Hey everyone, it's John Edlin. I am the owner of Edlin Tornado Shelters, coming to you today from my basement. This is where my family and I go whenever there's a tornado warning. This is where we go to be safe from the tornado. Now, back in 2020, we didn't have a basement. We were living in Nashville and it was on a slab. And so we got a tornado warning at 1 a.m. in the middle of the night. We didn't even know there was a chance of a tornado, but I got that alarm on my phone that said tornado warning, seek shelter immediately. So I gathered my family. We moved into the innermost part of the house, away from windows. And I'm so glad we did, because right when we got the family in the hallway, all the lights went off and you heard that sound like they talk about a roar. So they say it sounds like a train. To me, it sounded more like five jet engines just coming over that hill. And I looked at my wife and my kids and I said, it's coming. And I got on top of my 7-year-old daughter. And as the tornado went over our house, it started pushing us back and forth, and glass and debris and everything was coming underneath that door. And it was honestly about to suck us out of the hallway. But as soon as I thought it was going to suck us out, it just stopped. And it was an eerie silence. And I opened up the door to my daughter's room and it was gone. Windows gone, ceiling gone. And then I looked at my wife and said, well, let me see about our room, see if I can find our shoes. We're trying to find shoes because there's just glass everywhere. And I opened up the door to my wife's room and to our room, and it's gone as well. Walls are gone and ceiling's gone, and it was an awful experience. It's something I don't want anybody ever to experience. But man, I am glad that I knew before that tornado happened. I knew our plan as a family was to go into the middle part of the house, away from windows. And I'm so glad we did, because otherwise, like some of my neighbors and some other people in the community were unable to know exactly what to do when those tornado sirens went off. You have about 5 minutes to make that decision. So, what I want to encourage you today is to make the decision today to plan for where your family is going to go when there's a tornado watch or a tornado warning, right? You want to know where you're going to go because it can happen in a matter of minutes. I think a lot of people think, oh, I'll see the tornado coming. It'll be a nice clear day, right? And I'll just see it and I'll go out and look at it, get a picture of it with my phone, and then get to cover if it even comes my way. But that was not the case for us, and that's not the case for a lot of tornado victims, is they don't know what's coming. It's dark. It's nighttime. You do not want to be in a situation where you don't know where you're going to go to keep your family safe. So be the hero. Have a plan for your family. Check out my video on what you should pack down here, right? I have a backpack that I keep down here, so it has everything I need, everything I'm ready for, that I wish honestly I didn't have right when there was a tornado 5 years ago. But now I'm ready. Now I'm planning. I'm going to pass that information on to you. Click on the next video. Thanks so much.